What is going on, everybody? Hashtag Data Spartan back with a new video today, and I am joined by, that's an amazing dance, I love it. I'm joined by Reghan Brandt. She is the host of the Insurance Chatter podcast. So, Reghan, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to be here and, dive into this 5 minutes of hot info coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
I love it, love it. So really what I want to do is have you talk about, on your daily travels, you're obviously dealing with a lot of agencies. So if you can just kind of touch on, what are the like emerging technologies, where are people focused, and then specifically the why, like why that kind of technology, what's sort of going on?
yeah, I'll give a quick background. I know I told you I might do this. So in 2008, I founded an insurance premium finance company.
Mhm.
And most people are like, I have no idea what the heck that is. If you are an insurance agent, you know. And so I was fortunate enough through that journey to work with about 15,000 brokers. And so fast forward, it's been going successful. I got the itch for the technology and like, how can I help my agents be more successful?
Mhm.
And I'll tell you, it's hard, Lance, to get agencies to change the way. Like everyone always asks, who's your biggest competition? I'm like, status quo.
Oh my God, yes.
Status quo, because these guys and gals are super successful at their agencies, their advisors. I believe in the agency model. I think it's critical to how we distribute insurance.
Yeah.
Yet, we're asking them like their businesses are successful, but you're doing it all wrong. Let's change everything on you.
Yep.
It's not going to work. And I think that was why, I know people refer to it as InsurTech 1.0, where it was like be disruptive, AI, change all this. It didn't work because we need technology that's going to enable them to be better, enable them to give a better customer experience, enable them to read data better, be quicker, more efficient. We don't need to change the whole entire insurance landscape, not right away and not, very quickly on the industry that we have going on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, everybody wants others to change, but they don't want to change themselves, right? So
Yeah.
I guess the kind of specifics, where are you seeing the most, technological change in these agencies in your experience?
I think it's slower than all of us would like to see. I do talk to a lot of other insure techs out there, and the sales cycle, unfortunately, is like 18, 24 months, even 36 months. And I keep telling people, be patient. Think about, you are trying to change an industry that's been around for hundreds of years and works on very, regulated, very compliance, focused,
Yeah.
very complicated underwriting risks. And so we need to be patient as we try to, get these technologies in their doors, in their hands, and help them kind of slowly adapt to the change versus just like, whew, we're
Smashing.
disrupting the whole workflow. And so, obviously, I'm sure everyone on your show says this. I mean, data is king right now. And that's one of the things like even more than cash is king, I think data is king. And so, if you can focus on some easy technology where these agents can get the data, whether it's applications, whether it's, loss runs, whether it's, underwriting risk scenarios, if you can kind of get some of that data regurgitated easier, I
Mhm.
think that's where you get in the door with these agencies because it's a time consuming process that they're, paying someone at a higher level
Yeah.
to literally copy and paste into Excel. Like
Interesting.
what? What?
Yeah.
That makes no sense,
Yeah. Absolutely. And I've heard that, millions of times in my travels. So I guess to sort of wrap things up, the last question I had was, if you are watching this and you are at an agency and you want technological change because you believe in the future, but you're dealing with people that are kind of stuck in the, old world, how would you sort of handle that? What would your advice be?
Yeah, my advice is I think you need to find a champion in the agency to really take this task on. And I don't think it needs to be like a chief innovation officer or your CTO. I think it can even be like a young producer or, whoever it is within the organization that really wants to see this technology succeed. Because what I've found is, as I'm selling some of these insure tech products or different changes, if we have someone in the agency that is like dogging it and showing, hey, this is our return, this makes money, I'm going to implement it, I have a system for you, it's it's awesome.
Mm.
And if we don't have that person and the, CEO or the CTO sets up a Zoom call and says, okay, we're buying this, no
Mhm.
one buys in, right? So you need to get the person who's willing to champion it and wants to strategically think, how do we roll this out? How do we make sure we are getting our return on investment? And how do we implement it to actually start using it in the agencies? So
Yeah.
I'm a big proponent, like find that person and give them that responsibility. They'll love doing it. And in 3 to 5 years, your agency will look totally different, and be operating like a well-oiled machine.
That's awesome. That's really amazing advice. Well, guys, hope you got some value out of that. I know I did. Regan, thank you so much. Love having you
Yeah.
on. And guys, I'll catch you on the next one.
Awesome. Thanks so much.